But we as African people, what we have to do is stop falling for symbolic progress. The white supremacists are good on symbols. They say, and I hear this a lot over here, well, the racism is over in the United States. It's not over here. That's an American problem, Tariq, because I've done a lot of interviews this week and they told me this. And I'm like, well, why are brothers, I'm getting reports of brothers getting locked up and dying in jail for random reasons. I'm hearing about drugs being flooded into some of these black areas. These brothers ain't flying these drugs in. I'm hearing about these brothers and sisters getting miseducated in these schools. You white supremacists, you control the curriculum. Why are they getting miseducated if race ain't a problem? Boom, boom. What's going on, family? Excuse me, I had to get my burp in. Welcome to another episode of the Tariq Elite Show live on Ustream. We're here live. We're early tonight. We are early tonight. Where's my Q-tips? My ear itch. I gotta bring Q-tips down here to my office. I ain't got no Q-tips and my ear is getting its itch on. So I'm gonna remind myself to bring some Q-tips down here. I hate to have an itchy ear. Shit. That means I'm hearing about some money or something. Alright, but we're here. Right here live on Ustream. I got the phone lines getting crunk up in a minute. And we're early tonight. We're early tonight. And we're gonna make it do what it do. People are coming on up in the room. Wanted to get tonight's show cracking nice and early. And what you saw at the beginning of the show, that was a clip for my new lecture called International Racism, which is available now. You guys can go to tariqradio.com and you can get that. You can get that at tariqradio.com. A lot of good game. It's my lecture that I did in London. A lot of good game in that. And let me see who's up in the chat room already. A lot of stuff we're going to talk about tonight. We want to really talk about the protests that happened this weekend in Baltimore. I really want to touch on that. Let's see who we got on the phone. What's up? Who's calling?
Hey, what's up, Flex? It's Freaky, man.
What's up, Freaky? Where you from, brother? Where you calling from?
Yeah, I was just calling, man, to ask you if you know anything about, like, if somebody hacked your phone, is it any type of company or any knowledge you know about getting it unhacked? I would get another phone, but the people that I know hacked it would just hack it again.
Oh, well, shit, dude.
Yeah.
If you know somebody's going to hack your phone, I mean, there's a way to protect your phone from getting hacked, brother. I mean, who's hacking your phone?
I think it's from people I know. I'm not going to say on the air or anything like that.
Oh, okay. But yeah, call the phone company and, change your passcode. I mean, if somebody can keep hacking your stuff, that means you got people who have too much information about you. You need to chill out on giving people your information. Because the only way they can hack your phone over and over again is if they keep getting information on you. You should have passwords and all that shit that will protect your phone from getting hacked. All right, but anyway, thanks for the call, brother.
Okay.
Call AT&T, shit. Brother's calling me, asking me iPhone questions like I'm Tarbaj, the East Indian phone rep. Is your phone, are you using your browser right now? What is your 4-digit social security number? What is your 4-digit? Who has access to your account? Hold, please. Like, okay. My God. Excuse me. All right, we got a lot of folks coming on in the room. Now, let's see who else we got on the phone. What's up? Who's calling?
Hey, what's up, man? It's Martez from Chicago.
Martez from Chicago. What's up? What's on your mind, family?
No, man, I had maybe a random question or not, but I feel like a lot of these, the way the media is reporting, they're promoting, they really want like some kind of martial law incident. And I just wanted to know, like, ask you, what exactly is martial law and what could we do to be safe if there is a martial law?
Well, martial law it's different from a curfew. See, a curfew is when you got to be in at a certain time. When you go out, you got to be in by 7, you got to be in by 6. So they had curfews, I think down in Ferguson, everybody had to be off the streets at 12. And even out here, when they had riots out here, there was a certain time that everybody had to be off the streets. See, that's a curfew. Martial law is when you can't be out on the streets at all. That means you can't even go outside. So that means nobody's supposed to be, it's just not safe outside no more. And that is a possibility. But the thing is, we live in a country that prides itself on maintaining the system of white supremacy. So that's the ultimate objective, man. They will risk having martial law if they can practice white supremacy. And that's just not going to work, man. That's why there's so much shit going on, and it keeps going on in a circle, and it just can't keep going on like that. And it's causing national security threats to the country, because when there's internal infighting, that leaves you susceptible to outside attacks. So this whole white supremacy thing, and black folks too, black folks are going to have to stop being scared and stop making excuses and stop being slaves for the white supremacists. Black people think that we can take on this second-class citizen mindset where we just want to be second-class citizens and just kind of deal with it. No, you shouldn't deal with it. That's not your lot in life. And if shit goes down because people are tired of that, well, shit needs to go down then. And we need to start addressing systematic white supremacy. We can keep ignoring that elephant in the room, but that is the problem. And when people start talking about, well, the government wants martial law, but it's all about white supremacy. These people talk all that martial law stuff, but the ultimate objective is white supremacy. All you got to do to stop martial law and stop all of these riots and all of these uprisings and all of these rebellions is just promote and produce justice. It's not even that fucking complicated. All these man hours spent on military, cop enforcement, property damage, lawsuit payouts, all you gotta do to save money is produce fucking justice and do the right thing. Unfortunately, we live in a country that don't want to do the right thing. So, let the chips fall where they may. You feel me?
I feel you, man. I feel you.
Much respect, man. Thanks for the call, family.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, man, we're going to talk a lot about this whole stuff that's going on right now, man. All this shit going on right now. I'm waiting on the room to pile up. I'm waiting on the room to pack on up. I'm waiting on the room to pack up. What's up, Lady More Natural? Only to build a store. What's up, Kiki Natural? Let's see who else is on the phone. Let's get some more calls. What's up? Who's calling? Hello?
Hello?
What's up, player?
Oh, what's going on, man? This is Marcus calling from Baltimore, man.
Hey, man, what is happening in Baltimore right now?
Man, it's just going down out here, man. And you know what's so funny? I called your show a couple months ago, man. Talking shit. I'm like, they would separate us from a lot of southern and Midwestern cities. Is when shit go down to Baltimore, we kind of wild out.
Okay.
Well, I guess, that part of it is true, but damn, man, I said, damn, I didn't put my foot in my mouth. I'm like, don't shit like that gonna happen out here. We too crazy. We one of the top cities in the country for, police homicide. We kill cops out here. So, I never thought, it'd really go down like that, man. Yo, and I'm Mayor Stephanie Rollins Blake, man. Please put her on your next coon train. Man, when I tell you she cooning, man, she doing some classic cooning.
What's she talking about? What is she talking about?
Well, after the incident first went down, she comes on a few days later, once they found out that the brother had a severed spine, 80% severed, she comes on and says, she uses real cool words whenever something happens to black people, like she said, we need to be transparent. We need to let the investigation run its course.
Right.
There's no race issue in this country. The only issue is unwed mothers and single moms.
Oh,
And,
she said
and,
that.
and
Okay. Okay.
oh,
Wow.
man, I'm telling you, man, like I'm sitting there on live television. I'm like, she got to be fucking joking.
Wow.
Like,
wow.
It's the craziest shit, man. You know, out here, man, it's the young boys out here, man.
Yeah.
The boys out there.
Yeah, them brothers turned the hell up out there, man.
Yeah, man, you know, and what she was killing me. I was just telling my girl, man, I'm like, you know, what's fucked up? And they not showing y'all these young boys out here with their guns, man. I'm talking about it's in front of their neighborhoods, they strapped up, they not playing.
Yeah.
15, 16-year-old boys, man, they not playing. It's the grown-ass people. It's the people over 30 that's acting like fucking coons and bitches.
Yeah, that shit is heavy, man. That shit is heavy.
It's off the chain.
All right, man. Well, thank you for the call, brother. Yeah, brother and sisters, we fell for the illusion. We thought that if they, and this is why I really want y'all to get my lecture that I did, and I don't want to use this as an opportunity to promote, but I hate to say, I talk about this stuff so much in advance, and I went in depth into this in my lecture that I did in London about how.
Larry, did you find some music?
I'm trying to get this clip for you guys to see. I want to show y'all some real cooning here. We think that black people in token positions is the answer. And that's not the answer, family. Black folks getting into little bullshit token positions, that's not the answer. Because these cities be having a majority, these cities are run like plantations. You got cities with a big black population, with majority white police officers policing the majority black population. And it's really white supremacists running things behind the scenes, but they'll put one or two tokens in the front and make it seem like they're running shit. And these token Negroes aren't running a goddamn thing. So let's just keep it clear. We got to fix this with resources. Wealth and resources. Putting coons in token positions, that is not the answer. It's not the answer. These mayors and these police chiefs, boy, when you put these niggas on television, they get to buck dancing like it's nothing. That's how they get in those positions. So we got to stop falling for the tokenism trip and understand what's going on out here. What's up? Who's calling?
Yeah, this is Gio from Miami.
Gio from Miami. What's going on, G?
Yeah, I'm calling. I've been listening to you, and I've been changing my whole outlook on things since I've been listening to you and finding out what's going on in the world.
Yes, sir.
So I've been watching Hidden Colors, and I want to let you know, keep doing what you're doing, and black people need to stop talking about, we need to do this peacefully. I'm not promoting violence or nothing, but why we always got to do it peacefully when they do it? When something happened to these white folk in America, it's all out war.
Exactly.
9/11 happened, it's all out war. They don't want to forget about that, but they always want black people to forget about what happened to us. Oh, just forget about it. We shall overcome. No, we can't overcome if we keep forgetting.
Yes, indeed. No doubt,
We got to come together. We got to come together for a change and stop hating on each other and just come together and be one.
Yes, indeed. Thank you for the call, brother. What we got to do, we don't physically have to come together. This is what our brother Neely Fuller talks about. We don't have to physically come together because, see, we get into the habit of thinking if we just get into a group and all get together physically, that's supposed to solve everything. But what happens is that we don't have an agenda or a code, so we get together and then we don't know what to do once we get together. Because there's a lot of people out there and there's protests and all these things where people are getting together, but nobody knows what to do. Nobody has a code. See, we got to get a code now. So you don't even have to get together for a code. Just everybody who are of melanoid descent, you just get a code and act on that code. You get a code of conduct and act on that code and you're good. So when you get together, you will be powerful. When you get a code, then you get together, you're going to be unstoppable. But what happens is that you got a bunch of splinter groups coming together, and there's anger, but there's no code. So a lot of anger and frustration is vented, but at the end of the day, there's no long-term solution. See, we got to get that code, family. That's why this summer, when I go on my lecture tour, my mini tour, I'm trying to get as many dates as possible. I'm going to really talk about what codes we need to use. I want to talk about what codes we need to use. Let's see who else we got here. What's up? Who's calling?
Hey, what up? This is Tariq, calling from Baltimore.
Tyree from Baltimore, man. What's going on out there in Baltimore right now? Anything happening today or tonight?
Not really tonight. I mean, yesterday it was turned up,
Yes, it was.
But, like, tonight they kind of chilled out a little bit. They still around there by the police station. Still, going at it with the cops, but not like yesterday.
Yes, indeed. So what's the vibe out there like now?
I mean, everybody like still pissed off and everything. Still kind of reeling from yesterday.
Right.
Everybody's still going on about everybody busting up there on the stores and everything downtown.
Yeah.
And which I agree with for real. Because none of them stores was black owned. So
yeah,
I'm like, hey, fuck it.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, man. But thank you for the call, brother. But yeah, for those who don't know, yesterday there were protests in Baltimore over the death of a gentleman named Freddie Gray. Now, Freddie Gray was one of the many black people who was killed by the police. The police arrested him, put him in a squad car. Then the brother ended up with a broken spine, and he died as a result. And it's right now it's a race war against us. Right now, there is a race war against melanoid people who are classified as black here in the United States. That's just what it is. We have to look at it like that. There's an all-out race war placed upon us right now. There's a race war going on. Jose, brother, I'm going to have to go ahead and ban you, man. You want me to ban you? Jose Doe, do I need to ban you now? I'm going to just ban you now. I'm not going to even negotiate. I was going to tell him to just kind of chill out because I don't really feel like banning anybody, but let me ban this dumbass because these white supremacists are starting to pop up now. And also, there was some guy who said he wanted to debate me. This guy said, this white gentleman emailed me, and if you're listening, he said he wanted to have a friendly debate because he disagreed with something. I don't know what it was he disagreed with, but if you're in here, sir, could you press 3, please? And I'll have you call up. Let's see who's calling. What's up? Who's calling?
Hey, what's going on? It's Tori and Hodge, man.
What's up, Tori? Where you calling from, man?
I'm calling out of Dallas.
All right, what's on your mind, man?
Hey, man, I just want to let you know, appreciate everything you're doing with the Hidden Color series and
Much
what
respect.
you podcast shows and what you're putting us on as far as information and what's going on with the streets.
Yes, sir, man. I got to get out there to Dallas, man. I really got to get out there to Dallas.
Exactly, man. We haven't had you out here. Got a lot of cats that need that ism.
Yes,
as a matter of fact, since you weren't able to make it out here, being influenced kind of by what you've been doing, I decided to go into the filmmaking.
Yes, sir.
And I'm currently working on a project, Black Reparations.
Oh, cool.
I've seen, nobody didn't take that on, so
Yes, indeed.
I met some real people out there in the reparations movement. Just got back from the reparations summit, and man, we look for all the support we can on this.
Yes, indeed.
Pretty hard in the film thing.
You got a website for that already, or what?
Yeah, Facebook page. You can go search Black Reparations Film Project, and our crowdfunding at Indiegogo. Same thing, Black Reparations Film Project. Everything's on there.
Cool.
We just got an endorsement by Mimi from Love and Hip Hop, so it's moving pretty well. We just like to get a lot more people involved.
There you go. Maybe
spread the word about reparations.
Maybe she can donate a shower curtain. There you go. All right, but we'll check that out, man. But thank you for the call, brother. All right. My nigga said they got an endorsement from Mimi from Love and Hip Hop. There you go. But yeah, my email is info@tariqelite.com. Now, I'm going to be doing a lecture in Philly July 5th. Go to tariqlive.com to get information on that. Also, I'm going to be in Detroit doing a lecture, the Southfield Civic Center, I think, and that's going to be on July 18th. I get all the information. The promoter, he's going to send me the flyer and all that in a couple of days. Also, I want to do one in New York in July as well. Possibly at Tribeca. I need to look into that. If we can get the Tribeca venue, that'll be great. And I'm going to look into that. Also, I want to do Dallas. My man called up. If I can do Dallas, all my Dallas people, could you guys let me know a venue out there in Dallas that we can do it in? Let me know a nice theater venue out there in Dallas that we can do it in. And let's see we can do. What it do. And again, all you promoters out there, if y'all want to book me for a lecture, all my information is at tariqlive.com for booking me for lectures. So that's where you can get all the info. And also, let me say this to the promoters out there. I like doing my lectures at nice venues. My rules are laxed. One thing, I don't fly Southwest. I got to let folks know that because sometimes people try to book me for lectures and be like, hey, we're going to book you on Southwest. No, I don't fly Southwest. I fly a lot of airlines. I don't fly Southwest. I don't fly Southwest. Southwest is like the school bus of airlines. I do not like Southwest Airlines. And also make sure the venue is cool too. I don't like those funky finger production venues. A lot of times people be like, okay, we're going to do a lecture at a cookie shop. And like, okay, no, let's do it in a nice theater location. I don't want to, I can rock with Spirit Airline, but I do not like Southwest. I don't do Southwest. Southwest is soul plane, basically. Southwest is soul plane. Southwest don't even have a first class. I know some dimes in Dallas. So all my Dallas people, let me know of some venues. Email me, info@tariqelite.com. Let me know of some venues out there in Dallas that we could possibly do the lecture in, and let's make it pop off. Because then I'll try to book it for July so I can hit up all these cities back to back. I hit up Philly, New York, even possibly Atlanta. We're still looking for a venue in Atlanta, so I can hit up everything at once. That's what's up, Wedgie. What's that? Gunfire in Ohio. Let me see what this link says. Gunfire, off-duty police vehicle. Let me see what this happened today. Sunday. Let me see. Gunfire broke out in Ohio on the freeway, hitting two vehicles. Happened Sunday morning. Somebody sprayed the car with bullets. Yeah, it's going down, man. People are like, some brother shot up some cop cars up in Ohio, man. Shit is getting real out here, man. Shit is getting real out here, man. They caught this brother, and he shot up a cop car. So shit is getting real, man. A lot of people are retaliating for what's happening. And what's funny, the white supremacists will try to act like the victims when black people and melanoid people retaliate to all of the systematic violence that's being placed on us in this country right now. When we retaliate, now the white supremacists want to be victims. Now they want to start talking morality and two wrongs don't make a right and start quoting bitch-ass Gandhi. Well, an eye for an eye leaves everybody blind. Fuck you and Gandhi. Because nobody's saying shit in the dominant society when these cops are blowing our damn brains out and they're getting off every single damn time. So I just want to see this same anger and all this outrage when the cops are doing this shit. And with the protests that were going on and people fighting in the streets in Baltimore, and not too far away, President Barack Obama was having some kind of correspondence dinner where they're telling jokes, and that's pitiful as far as I'm concerned. That's pitiful, and black people, we just need to come to the realization that President Barack Obama left us out there hanging. You got black people now still talking about how cool we got the coolest president ever. You got black people still talking that shit. You got black people still talking about, oh, boy, we got the coolest president ever. The president, we're getting slaughtered. Black people are getting their brains blown out legally. Innocent, unarmed black people are getting slaughtered daily. It's a genocide. And we got a president who's supposed to be black who ain't saying nothing. That's not honorable at all. I'm sorry. All you, and look, I voted for Barack Obama. Not because he was black, because he was a better candidate than, what's the guy's name who was running? I forgot who was running against. Sarah Palin and John, was it McCain? He was a better candidate than them. But what's the silence that the president is implementing is that's shameful. I'm sorry. We're better off. We might as well have Jesse goddamn Peterson in office. Can you tell me what's the difference between Barack Obama and Jesse Peterson? We got another Jesse Peterson in the office. At least the other white presidents would, all of these killings and all that, our protection comes from the top. When the top ain't doing nothing, that's a sad thing. So we might as well have Jesse Lee Peterson in the White House. When I look at it, now black folks are still, man, we got the cool, our president is so cool. They go, really? How? I just want to know. How is letting people who look like you get slaughtered cool? How cool is that? Just because somebody's telling jokes and you got American citizens getting slaughtered based on race? Legally slaughtered by race soldiers? And he's not saying nothing? That's not cool. And dudes still want to have that dick in their mouth. Dick riding. What are you dick riding for? I would just like to talk to anybody black and ask them, what are you still dick riding for? I'm not talking about throw darts at the dude, but I'm like, damn, you can't say nothing? My man is speaking out for gays, Hispanics, and all these other groups, and you can't say nothing about black people getting slaughtered daily. Legally, daily, and the whole world is looking at it. The whole world is looking at this shit, and he's telling jokes while people out here in the streets just getting crunk and turned up. That's not a good look. And there was somebody, some comedian from Saturday Night Live, who told a great joke about Barack Obama. She told the joke of the night. This lady, this white female comedian, told a great joke. She was talking about Secret Service. And she said, the Secret Service is the only law enforcement agency that'll get in trouble if a black man gets killed. Everybody in the audience was like, ooh, that was the best joke of the night because it was so real. All of these black people getting killed, the DOJ, the Department of Justice, have they done anything to any law enforcement agency for killing black people? Yeah, they didn't show his face when she told that joke. I noticed that. They didn't show his face. But that's shameful, man. I'm sorry. That's absolutely shameful. That's shameful what they're doing. Just sitting up ignoring it and being scared to say something about black people getting slaughtered in the streets in this race war that we're in. This is a race war. when the same group of people are systematically, legally getting murdered over and over again by so-called, well, by race soldiers pretending to be cops. We're getting in the room heavy right now. Let's see who's on the phone. What's up? Who's calling?
Oh, hi, this is Mayette. Oh, my God, 1 second.
Yes.
Hi, Tariq, it's Mayette.
Mayette, where are you calling from, Mayette?
I'm calling from New York City.
There you go. What's going on? What's on your mind, Mayette?
Okay, well, all right. For one, I wanted to know, I called 2 weeks ago, and I was going to go to your lecture in Philly, but I heard you say last week that you're trying to find a space like in New York City to have something in July here.
Yes, I'm trying.
How is that
I'm
going?
trying.
Is that going to happen? Because I didn't buy the ticket yet for Philly, so I wasn't
Right.
sure like how wait or just wait till you're here.
Let's wait a few more weeks and I'll let people know. If I don't get the venue in New York in a couple of weeks, we ain't gonna get it popping. So because it's almost it's May. It'll be May in a week or so. So if I don't get the New York venue locked down, you can go ahead and get your ticket for Philly.
Okay, excellent. Another thing I wanted to discuss briefly was Eric Peterson. I'm sure you're aware of what's been going on with him.
Eric Peterson?
Eric Peterson. Yeah, I mean, it's not Peterson. I'm sorry. It's oh my gosh, my brain is going dead. The young brother in Georgia, Eric.
Oh, Eric Shepard. You're talking about Eric Shepard.
Shepard. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I just had a brain freeze. Yes. Eric Shepard.
Is he still on they still looking for him?
They're still looking for him. He has not released himself. He's not turned himself in.
Okay.
He's still on a run.
Yeah.
Or he's in hiding right now. But what are your opinions on what's going on? Because I've been following the case because a few activists that I follow from YouTube, I actually seen his protest a week ago when he was on campus. And maybe a few days ago when I first seen the news coverage of, how they're, labeling him a terrorist, he's armed and dangerous, honestly, my heart, was racing. I'm like, oh, my God, they're going to kill this young man. I'm so afraid for his safety. And I've been on social media. There's a page that's supporting him, and we opened up a GoFundMe to, help him in resources if he does surrender and he goes in. But what are your,
what that's
on what's going on?
What they're trying to do, they're trying to make an example out of him because see what it is when you have young brothers like that who's sharp as he is, because he's a young, sharp brother. Yes. That brother's on top of his shit, and that's the scary thing. On top of it. That's the scary because the older black people, when you're on top of your game, that's one thing. They don't trip out. But when you have young black folks who are sharp like that, then they can influence other young black people to get organized. So they want to make an example out of that brother, and I pray that that brother is safe and that they do not harm that brother. Yes. And also, me and some of the people from Illinois Nation, we wanted to reach out to his family to get an attorney for him if we can. So if anybody can get us access to his family, let us know so we can get that brother attorney on retainer, and we'll take care of it. Illinois Nation will take care of that because we want that brother to be safe and protected, and we don't need our young kids out here who are sharp and fighting this system verbally because the brother was on top of his game and he's talking good game.
He was on top of his game. He was spitting nothing but fire, truth. And they can't handle it. And the thing is, it's like they're setting him up because the whole story just makes no sense. It don't make no sense. All of a sudden, they found a backpack with a gun that was hit. That sounds like such a crock of damn shit. And oh my God.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So hopefully that brother is safe. And again, my family out there, if y'all know his family, if y'all can reach us out to his family, please do because we want to help out with his legal game because the brother's going to need it, and I hope he doesn't get harmed, man. But thank you so much, sister.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Tariq. Okay.
Yes, indeed. Okay. Yeah, man, when you got young brothers like that who's sharp, and Eric Shepard, that brother had a mouthpiece on him, man. Real sharp brother. That makes the white supremacists shake in their boots. That's why when you had brothers like in the Black Panthers, those young brothers, like Fred Hampton, y'all have to remember, brothers like Fred Hampton, they were like 19 with a tight mouthpiece. That was dangerous. They had to kill that brother. So hopefully, man, they're trying to set up our brother Eric Shepard to be killed. They really are, because this is a race war. We got to look at it like that, family. We got to stop playing with this shit and look at it for what it is. They have instituted a race war on us. And nobody's going to save us. We're going to have to save ourselves. That's why we got to get a code of conduct. The president ain't going to. There's just some realities that we got to deal with. Reality number one, family, we're in a race war. We might not like it. You can call it all types of other shit. You can coon, you can buck dance. We're in a damn race war. That's number one. Number two, we ain't got nobody that's going to help us. Ain't no big daddy to tell. We only have ourselves. Number three, Barack Obama has abandoned us. We all that dick riding Obama, that ain't happening. He ain't doing nothing. Let's just keep it 100. He should do something, but he's not going to do anything. So we like CMB, we all we got. And we got to start getting that code of conduct and start getting serious. All the dumb shit, all the cooning, all the trolling, all the twerking, all that shit. Do it in moderation if you got to do it. But let's get this code of conduct going. The older black folks, dude, and that's another thing. This is why my message is for the younger people out here. My young folks. Forget about your parents. Forget about your grandparents. Forget about them. All right? Let me show you what your parents and grandparents are doing. This was on the news the other day. This was on a news segment the other day. This is your parents and grandparents right here. Hold on. 1 second.
Larry, did you find some music for us? Todd, you might have to show us on the wide shot. What you got? It's something to dance about. We got sunshine out there today, y'all. And we got a 92-year-old man that's excited. Let's show those feet there, Todd. Show those feet. Come on. We got something to dance about. We got good times. We got sunshine. And we got a guy that's happy and wanting to dance with us and just celebrate. Come on, George. All right. Look at that. All right. Thank you for brightening our day.
Thank you very much.
Larry, did you?
Those are your parents right there, family. You see two older black dudes. One dude is like, what, I would say in his 60s. He's moist. And the older one is buck dancing. One old moist black man, and then a buck dancing black man. With a goddamn James Brown wig on. Buck dancing for white folks on the news. And the white supremacists, they will parade them niggas. They will parade them with glee. This man is 92 years old. This dude has seen some real racism. If I'm 92 years old, I'm going out with a bang. And this dude can die any day. Instead of just going out with a bang, he's going to dance one more buck dance for the white folks. Just one more buck dance before I die. You live to coon. You got niggas out here who live to buck dance and coon. He's been sitting up waiting to buck dance, just ready to get out the house to buck. No, give him a break. He's 92. Get the hell out of here, DJ. I ain't giving him no break. Motherfuckers like that are the reason why the community is where it is right now. That buck dancing has us out here getting slaughtered now. Hopefully he's senile. His ass ain't senile. He remember them damn dance moves. He remember them goddamn coonish dance moves. Don't want to give him a break. He's senile. He ain't senile. You senile, you forget shit. He remember how to fucking buck dance. Those are your parents right there, family. We all we got, family. I'm talking to my young folks. Because that buck dancing, you ain't gonna live to buck dance another day. They're slaughtering you right now. He's just dead. He's happy that he got to live to buck dance. That he didn't get killed. That his car didn't get pulled. So let me just buck dance one more time. This buck dancing has saved me. I'm non-threatening. Let me put my wig on. Playing an old submissive role. An old Uncle fucking Ben. It was some old moist dude sitting up clapping and egging him on. Ought to be ashamed of yourself. That ain't no way to live. You should be ashamed, but that's not what you should aspire to be. He's doing the pocket knife. What kind of dance was he doing? He was doing the civil rights crip walk. What was he doing? No, James Brown was the G. Don't get James Brown fucked up. James Brown got his dance on and his groove on, but James Brown knew what the damn deal was. James Brown was nobody's coon. James Brown was the truth. That's why James Brown knew how to own his shit. James Brown knew how to own his shit. When James Brown got old, he went out with a bang. You saw he got that damn, put his gun in his truck and started running over cop cars. James Brown said, fuck that. James Brown was a G. Don't get it twisted. James Brown was about that life. Let's see who we got. What's up? Who's calling? Hello? Well, let me try again. What's up? Who's calling?
Hey, man, Mr. Tariq.
Hey, what's up, man? Who's this?
Hey, man, it's Sean from St. Louis, man.
Hey, what's going on with you, Sean? What's on your mind?
Man, what's the topic for tonight, man?
But we're just talking about the protest that's going on in Baltimore right now. What's your thoughts on that? What's your thoughts on it?
Man, you know what? I was wondering how you feel about, I don't know if there was a chief calling them the lynch mob.
Where was this at?
In Baltimore, when they had the lawyers talking, and I don't know if it was the chief or the commissioner. I don't know.
Okay, I don't know either, brother. Okay, brother, thank you for the call. Shit, I'm not here to play goddamn wordsmith with you, brother. I'm not here to play guessing game. He don't know, I don't know, so shit. All right, y'all, you know what you're talking about when you call up, brother. But the thing is, in Baltimore, and this is the thing, people are trying to talk about the civil unrest that went down in Baltimore. Now, at first, the protests were very peaceful. The protests were peaceful. And what happened, shit took a left turn because yesterday, Saturday, there was a baseball game, and you had a lot of those white fans there down in downtown, and a lot of people were there for the game, and you had a lot of white supremacist fans out there too. So what was happening is which is the media is not reporting. A lot of the peaceful protesters were being antagonized and provoked by a lot of these white supremacist sports fans. Some of these, because these sports fans, they get drunk and then they get a little rowdy and sometimes they get bold. So a lot of these white supremacist sports fans and suspected white supremacist sports fans were antagonizing some of the protesters. That's when shit got ugly. They kind of started talking a little greasy to them, antagonizing them. There were some reports of black folks being called the N-word. So a lot of these drunk sports fans, from what I heard, who are suspected white supremacists, they started to provoke and antagonize some of the peaceful protesters, and the shit took a left turn, and some of those white supremacists got their asses whooped. And then once they got their asses whooped, then they want to play the victim role. Then the news media kept showing the black people tearing up cop cars and breaking windows and all that, and it is what it is. It is what it is. But my thing is this. Shit got rowdy, and it all got rowdy because of the white supremacists. If the white supremacists will stop shooting people in the back, shit won't get rowdy. if the white supremacists and suspected white supremacist police officers stop implementing this race war, shit will not get rowdy like this. All of this is because of the white supremacists. So these white supremacists, they can start talking this, well, the black people are just right. The white supremacists orchestrated all this stuff. So I wish they stop acting like victims. And also, black people, and I saw a lot of the footage of the protest. This is a code that we have to get. Black folks, stop trying to apologize to white supremacists about certain rowdy black folks. Black folks got this thing, because there are a lot of black people who actually protected a lot of people who are non-black from getting harmed. Black people always playing the savior role. And you know what? I say you shouldn't do that. Black folks need to stop doing that. And the reason why I say that is because the majority of the black people out there were peaceful and they were protecting the non-black people. But at the end of the day, they still throw you in the same bus with all the other black folks and say, okay, well, you were rowdy. You don't know how to act. They still throw you under the bus. They still call you nigga. They still look at you as inferior. They still look at you as a second-class citizen. They still look at you as fucked up. So all that saving and, oh no, we don't do that now. Don't tear that up now. This ain't the right thing to do now. Don't do that now. What you doing that for? And I'm not saying people should tear up or do anything. I'm like, that's the police's job to stop that. What your black ass out there with your Captain Negro cape? Hold on now. We just gonna have to pray about what's happening. Don't tear up this stuff now. These good white folks are here. Don't do that now. What you out there for? I mean, really? What you niggas out there for? Let me talk to y'all niggas. All y'all save-a-hoe ass niggas out here. What y'all out there standing in front of the buildings and all this stuff? We shouldn't do this now. Are you gonna get a cookie or something, nigga? I mean, let's just keep it real. All that moral shit, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying all that super Christian. All of a sudden, when it comes to some white folk shit, you become super Christian. That's what I don't like. It's selective morality. You don't do all that in the black community. With black folks, you ain't standing up and protecting all that. But when there's some white folks shit about to get towed up, hold on now. Y'all need to put them Molotov cocktails down now. Just come on now. Put them bricks down now. Come on. That ain't what you do now. All right, nigga, what you gonna get you a coon prize, man? You shouldn't tear people's stuff now. My thing, you ain't no cop. Why are you out there playing a protector for the white community or the white supremacists? And I'm not saying it's good, bad, right, or wrong. I'm not condoning anything. I'm not condoning one thing. I'm not saying people should riot, should tear up stuff. But I'm just, all these Crispus addict ass niggas out here always jumping in front of the bullet for some white people. Like, what are you gonna get? And they still look at you fucked up. The news never give you props. Black folks, when I was down in Ferguson, I saw black folks out there protecting white people and all that. Well, which is all right, whatever. But they never mention you on the news. You notice, save-a-hoe black people, they never give you props. They never give you shine for your Captain Save-a-hoe ass jumping in front of the bullet mentality. They never give you props. They never give you props. God damn. I'm like, I wish y'all had that same morality for other black folks. When other black folks are getting jumped on, all your niggas grab their cameras and start yelling World Star. When you see other black folks get jumped on and harmed, niggas grabbing their camera screaming and laughing. Ha ha ha, World Star! World Star! Some white
white people getting hard. Hold up now. Hold up now. Don't hurt her now. That's not what you do. Don't you hit her now. These are good peoples. The Lord said you should turn the other cheek. Now don't hurt her. Don't hurt Missy. I say you white man. Y'all stop it now. This is the wrong thing to do. That's my thing. I just don't like it to be selective. That's my thing. I don't like that selective morality shit. Because that's slave shit. That's slave shit, man. You should protect your community. You should protect other black people like that. Protect other black people like you protect white people, black folks. I'm tired of looking at y'all niggas jumping in front of the stores and jumping in front of the Molotov cocktails. Sit down. Let the cops take care of that. That's not your job. Let the cops take care of that. That's what we pay them to do. Let them take care of it. But it went down out there in Baltimore. They should have known not to fuck with them B-more niggas. Those B-more brothers, they don't fuck around like that. Them B-more dudes were laying hands on the white supremacists. They were getting provoked, and those white supremacists thought they could just leave the game and get drunk. They were drunk, and they were in large groups. So and there were a lot of cops around, and that's another thing. White supremacists, when there are a lot of police around, they try to get bold. Brothers were not giving a fuck. They didn't give a fuck about them. Brothers were throwing rocks and shit at the police. They didn't give a fuck. So brothers were laying hands on the white supremacists out there. You dig? They should have known not to fuck with them B-more dudes. So my thing is, I don't like selective morality. Yeah, they got it turned up out there. What's up? Who's calling?
This is Ned from Tulsa.
Hey, man, what's going on with you, fam?
I'm good. I just wanted to share my thoughts on the Baltimore protest.
Go ahead.
Okay, there's a quote from Dr. Martin Luther King on March 14th, 1968.
Yeah.
But it says, "But it is not enough for me to stand before you tonight and condemn rights. It would be morally irresponsible for me to do that without, at the same time, condemning the contingent, intolerable conditions that exist in our society.
Right.
These conditions are the things that cause individuals to feel that they have no other alternative than to engage in violent rebellions to get attention. And I must say that tonight, that a riot is the language of the unheard."
Right, absolutely.
So that's basically what's going on right now. We're upset because this isn't just one isolated incident. This is going on almost on a weekly basis now.
Absolutely.
So, I feel for the brothers and I stand with them in their protest.
Yes,
Unfortunately, I'm not there with them, but I'm there with them in spirit.
Yes, indeed, man. Thank you for the call. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's heavy, man. A lot of people are frustrated, man. We're frustrated out here because we're not getting justice, and we're not getting justice because there's just a race war being implemented on us, man. That's what it is. We're in the middle of a race war right now. That's just what it is. What's up, Ola? Everybody say what's up to Ola. Ola's in the house. Ola is in the house. But yeah, we can't live in a society where people are getting legally lynched again. And that's what it is. We're getting legally lynched. Unarmed black people are getting legally lynched. And you have race soldiers that have infiltrated different police organizations. And we have legalized tyranny. And that's an unfortunate thing. So that's when you accept degenerate behavior, the society is crumbling. So we got to get serious about stuff. We got to get real serious about stuff. Oh yeah, we got major human rights issues, and we got the UN. I mean, what's the UN doing? I mean, shit. You got a major human rights crisis in a so-called civilized country, and what's the UN doing? They know about this shit. Dude, when I go to different countries, they know exactly what's going on. It's not like they don't know what's going on. Yeah, dude, I knew April would be a beast. And April did not disappoint. April was a doozy, man. The month of April was a fucking doozy, wasn't it? Yeah, the UN, yeah, I think they investigated, but they know what's up, man. They know what's up. And has the DOJ, the Department of Justice, have they done anything to any law enforcement organization for harming black people? We always get the same answer. They're going to investigate, and when they investigate, they don't do shit. We always get the same answer. Well, the DOJ, they're going to investigate. They're going to investigate Ferguson. They're going to investigate North Carolina. They're going to investigate out here in California. They're going to investigate Eric Garner. They're going to investigate Tamir Rice. They're going to investigate everybody, and they never do anything. They haven't done shit. When they say they're going to investigate, that means they're not going to do shit. So again, we got tricked with the whole banana in the tailpipe. They put token black people from this point on. Let's stop falling for the tokenism. Just wheeling out a black person, putting them in a token position don't mean shit. Please get my brand new. I break this down in my new lecture that I did in London. Let me give y'all the link. Let me give you. Go to TariqRadio.com. Go to TariqRadio.com. I got a brand new lecture that's available now. You guys can watch it, instant download. It's called International Racism. My lecture that I did live in London. A lot of good game in that, man. And I talk about the tokenism that goes on. Let me give y'all the link in the room. This is the Vimeo link you guys can go to. Y'all share that. That's the link to the page. So y'all go there now and watch this. This is cheap too. Most of my pay-per-view specials are like $30, $50. This one is very cheap because I wanted everybody to be able to get it. It's like less than $20. You can rent or buy it. So it's less than $20. So everybody in this room right now is 1,500 of you in here. All 1,500 of you should have this pay-per-view special, and the information is great. You can watch it instantly. So order it right now before you forget, and watch it and peep the game in it. Real good game in it. And I talked about tokenism. We got somebody in here who needs to be banned. Hold on. Oh, let me make Ola. Ola, hold on one second. Ola, I made you a mod, brother. Like, Ola, I made you the mod, oh. So if somebody's in here trolling, could you please ban him, brother? Let's see who we got. What's up? Who's calling?
Hey, what's up, Tariq? This is Morgan from Fresno.
Morgan from Fresno. What's on your mind, Morgan?
All right, man. I've been following your show for a while, man. I appreciate everything you've been doing. My teacher showed me your stuff when I was taking a class, Afram Studies class, and appreciate it, man.
Yes, indeed.
I just wanted to touch bases with you on racism in the workplace, how you go about dealing with that.
Well, what you do, what kind of racism are you experiencing exactly?
I work at a hospital, and it's mostly white people. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm 21, so, I mean, I guess they just have a problem with me being there. So it's just kind of hard to deal with every day.
Like, what are they saying to you?
I just real like stupid, like slick shit they would say, like, oh, if a black person comes in, you want to go deal with that person, or I don't know how to talk to this person, you want to go deal with them. Just stupid shit like that. So,
okay. Well, the thing is, brother, any place you work for anybody else and there's people in the dominant society, most likely you're going to have a couple of white supremacists working with you. So that's anywhere you go and work where there's going to be people in the dominant society. So it's like the lesser of many evils. And, they're always going to say slick stuff. So what you need to do, if it gets too slick, because again, you don't want to change it to another job and then they're talking slicker than that. So what you want to do, if they get to talking too slick, what you're going to do is start secretly taping their asses And if they get out of line, you can use that against them. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you, man.
so
It's just, it's hard to kind of stay humble and,
dude,
be yourself around that,
dude, just chill on that shit. White supremacists are gonna be white supremacists, dude. So you ain't nothing. You ain't changing shit about that. You just put yourself in a position to come up if they go all the way full-fledged white supremacists, and don't let them affect your job, because the white supremacists, they'll say little slick shit to you to get you to go off, because what they want you to do, because you sound frustrated and like you ready to curse somebody out, and I know that feeling. And what happens when you do that, you give them a come up. Then they go acting like a victim, and then they go get some workman's comp and start acting all traumatized because you, a black person, and cursed them out at the job, and then you got fired, and you done fuck your little money up, and they didn't came up. So you chill. You chill. You got to learn how to chill. And Neely Fuller talked about that, especially if somebody's talking real racist. If somebody's saying nigga or whatever, you don't move a muscle. You do not get frustrated. You play it cool, and you're going to use that to come up. You feel me?
Thank you for
Yes, indeed. Thanks for the call. And the only solution to that, man, is to really, you work for your damn self. That's the real solution. You work for your damn self, so you ain't got to deal with that period. Because damn, everywhere you go, you're going to deal with some form of that. That's like going to plantation to plantation. Y'all remember in the movie 12 Years a Slave, the main character, he went from different plantations. And on the plantation, you're going to deal with some form of white supremacy. Sometimes the white supremacists will beat you. Sometimes they'll fuck you. But you're still dealing with white supremacy. You learn the game and then use that to build your own shit. And speaking of white supremacy, there was a movie that Adam Sandler is doing, and he's playing, I think, a Native American, and they got some real Native American brothers and sisters to be in the movie too. And the movie basically is kind of making fun of Native Americans. And these are the real there was some real Native Americans, not these pretend Native Americans, not these $5 Indians that we have out here now. But there were some jokes being said about Native Americans that were real derogatory. And they were like, hey, hold up now, shit. What the fuck? We didn't sign up for this. And they told the Native Americans, like, hey, if you don't like it, you can go. They're like, well, deuces, fuck you and this movie. And they bounced. They straight up bounced. They're like, we're not going to let y'all sit up here and portray us all fucked up. And no, we out. They said, no, you're not going to sit up and portray us all crazy and fucked up. And talk greasy. No, you're not going to do that. See, y'all got to understand between the real Native Americans and the $5 Indians. And I understand a lot of people who are classified as black, we were the original Native Americans too, because many of the original Native Americans had Africoid features, and we've proved this in Hidden Colors 2. But there's video, and I talked about before, where the real Native Americans, not the $5 Indians, which are basically white supremacists who are pretending to be Native Americans. Those real Native Americans be giving them white supremacists that work. The real Native Americans be giving them white supremacists that work. And we're going to talk a lot about that in Hidden Colors 4 too. We're going to talk about that in Hidden Colors 4. Yeah, the cop who shot my man in, I think, was it Tulsa? Well, he wasn't even a cop. This guy who paid to get on the force, they let him go on vacation to the Bahamas. So yeah, again, we're in a system of white supremacy. Black folks are just going to have to come to terms with that. That's something that black people are just going to have to come to terms with. Powwows. He's going to the Bahamas. All right, let's see who we got on the phone. All right, what's up? Who's calling? Hello?
Hi. I remember when that. Well, hi. My name is Stephanie.
Hey, where you calling from, Steph?
I'm calling from Denton, Texas.
Denton, Texas. Where is that?
That's it's pretty much DFW area.
Oh,
I go
okay.
to college out here.
Oh, okay. Well, where you from originally?
Originally I'm from Brooklyn.
Oh, okay. Cool. All right, so what's on your mind?
Okay, so I remember whenever you were talking about Adam Sandler doing the whole Indian movie.
Yeah.
And my whole thing is I'm not understanding as to why black actors still portray these roles and take these roles as slaves, these days. Because my whole thing is, why would you allow a white man, because it's usually white producers and executive producers paying them, why are you allowing these people to pay you to go back in time and play the role that you once, your ancestors once had? So I'm not really sure why people do that or why they're taking the money to go back in time.
Oh, sweetie, they don't need the money. Baby, have you seen? I played this earlier. Look.
Find some music for us? Todd, you might have to show us on the wide shot. What you got? It's something to dance about. We got sunshine out there today, y'all.
Yeah, sweetie, they don't need the money. They'll do it for free. Black folks, man, we have been programmed to be slaves and second-class citizens to white supremacists. And that's something, unfortunately, that has been passed down from generation to generation to generation. So we will shamelessly portray ourselves as coons, as buck dancing buffoons for the white supremacists, just for a pat on the head, because that's something that the white supremacists has taught us to do. So we gotta break that spell, and we gotta start with the young people. We gotta let the young people know we gotta break that cycle. The cycle has to be broken. We can't keep going in the same damn circle over and over again, and that's what we're doing. So the cycle has to be broken, and now what we have to do is get a code of conduct so we don't engage in that bullshit no more. The Native Americans, the real Native Americans, see, they have a code of conduct. We ain't doing that shit. We're not doing that. We're not gonna sit here and let you do us like that while we're standing here. But we'll sit up and do it with glee because that's how we've been programmed. We gotta cut that bullshit out and get a code of conduct and understand that these people are committing genocide. They're gonna wipe us out if we sit up acting like buck dancing slaves. You feel me?
Yeah, and I have a follow-up question.
Go ahead,
okay. Okay, so you said we need to have a code of conduct amongst, the younger black community.
Yeah.
So how would you say we go about this? Because honestly, I want to help, but it's just so discouraging because it's like, okay, there's a billion of us, and then of that billion, it's only like 1 million of us trying to make the movement happen.
Absolutely.
So I guess my real question is, how do you get people to come onto the movement? What you do, it starts with you. You gotta live up to the code yourself. It starts with each individual. You start administrating a code that you live by that's going to empower melanoid people. And once you start living that code, you'll gravitate towards other people who are implementing that code. And more people will gravitate towards each other. And look, there's going to be coons. We just got to accept that there's going to be coons out there. But we need enough melanoid people who are living by a code where the coons won't affect us. You feel me? Yeah. And would you mind, I don't know if you can post it or something, but it was some other guy talking about reparations or something. Like, I would really like to get in contact with him, because I think that could be a positive movement, but I don't really know him.
Okay. I forgot what his link was. If you listen to the playback, you can hear his link that he gave, and you can follow it there, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, dear. She sounded sweet. Who's slandering Aki? Cesario, who is slandering Aki on Twitter? Hold on, wait. We're gonna shut that down now. Who is slandering Aki? Cesarian, where you at? I need some answers, brother. I know Claude Anderson, and y'all need to read Powernomics by Claude Anderson. Excellent book. What's up, Blessaka Pharaoh? Oh, she's a non-factor. Yeah, if she was trying to slander somebody, she's a non-factor. Coonista. Oh, she's a coonette. Oh, the fake pretend feminists were trying to slander Aki. Who, those fake ass pretend feminists who ain't really feminists? What's up, BW Washington? You say that Netta chick was trying to slander her? She's a non-factor. What's up, Tariq Nasheed fan? See, a lot of stuff I can't see because I have a lot of coons and trolls blocked. There's a lot of coons and trolls that are blocked. Yeah, I saw that. They were trying to go after David Banner. David Banner said something about where women, if women, what did he say? It was something that was real positive. He's like, if women show more of your mind than your ass or something like that, more men will be interested in your mind. So it was something very positive. And the fake outrage Negro Twitter had some fake outrage over that. Yeah, those men, y'all got to understand, those people you name are just minions for white supremacists. They are non-factors. They are such non-factors. All right, what's up? Who we got? What's up? Who's calling?
Hey, what's up? This is AJ from Houston.
What's up, AJ? What's on your mind, fam?
Yeah, man. That thing with Rakisha McBride, not Rakisha McBride, but the young lady in Chicago who got killed.
Rakia Boyd. Yeah.
Yeah, that was such a tragedy, man.
It was. Yeah.
I was wondering where are all the feminists at and all the white feminists? Where are they at?
Dude, I wanted to know the same thing. All these women's rights and all you coonettes that were running after the white female supremacist feminists, co-signing all that street harassment shit, sucking their clits, standing in front of them, protecting them. Where are these white female feminists who are white supremacists? Where are they for Rakia Boyd and all these other sisters who get caught up by and beat up and killed by white supremacist cops? These women are nowhere to be found. And Jada Pinkett,
and all this talk about how these women out here fighting for minorities and all the other bullshit. I'm like, I don't see where they're doing it.
Yeah. We got to stop. We keep falling for these con games that these people are running on us. We got to stop letting these people use us, man. We got to stop letting them run the minority hustle on us. Let's stop calling it. That's another code right there. Code number one, please stop calling yourself a minority. Whatever you do, stop calling yourself a minority, because other so-called groups who pretend to be minorities, they piggyback off that and get all types of set-asides and benefits, and then you sitting out here holding the bag and they ain't doing shit for you. All right, but thank you for the call, family. And black folks, this is a melanoid code. Stop using the term minorities. Whenever you got all these other groups like, I'm a minority like you, we minorities, stop using that. Please stop using that. But Jada was talking about, she was questioning the white feminist groups and all that. And rightfully so. But what Jada has to understand is that these women, they still are going to practice white supremacy. At the end of the day, they're going to practice white supremacy. Jada was talking about how some of the white feminists kind of leave black women out, which is what we've been saying for the longest. They don't give a fuck about no black woman. They never did. So yeah, she was talking about Hillary Clinton because see what's happening now. These people are trying to run. They're going to have another presidential election, and now they're going to be going to the black churches. They're going to get all the bunk dancing coons out, and we don't need to fall for the okie doke, man. We're going to have to get some resources. We're going to have them call us by name. Damn all that old minority bullshit. And all of these other groups, they love to try to mix themselves in with us, and we got to peep the game. That's why, they put a show on TV called The Prancing Elites. There's a show that they put on Oxygen called The Prancing Elites. Of these gay black men they put on these majorette outfits and they go, basically, these dudes are a bunch of trolls. Let's just, me and my wife watched the first episode because I ain't watching no more. The shit was boring. I just wanted to see what the real agenda was. And I saw what the agenda was. In that show, Prancing Elite, basically, these dudes down in Mobile, Alabama, these gay black dudes, basically, they out here attention whoring. They go to people's events and parades uninvited. And then when they get kicked out, they're like, oh, they kicked us out because we black and gay. No, they kick you out because you niggas, first y'all dressed in some stank-ass outfits and your bodies and your stomachs and shit sticking out. Y'all weren't invited. So they're trolling people. And then when they get put out of places, they're like, oh, they're discriminating against us. Being black and gay is so bad. Oh, we just want to be equal. Then they did like this public service announcement, being black and gay, they keep throwing black and gay. They keep putting that out there, black and gay. Homophobia in the black community, black and gay. So they keep putting that shit out there so that the gay community can piggyback off the black struggle, so to speak. When Bruce Jenner did his interview Friday night on ABC, I don't know what the fuck is going on with him. He's trying to change himself into a woman. He was talking about transgender. Oh yeah, transgender people got it bad, especially black transgender people. He said that. Even the show Empire, they have that, all black and gay, all being black and gay, so much homophobia in the black community. So we keep hearing this black and gay narrative, how bad it is to be black and gay. So what they try to do is compare the gay struggle with the black struggle and black people getting decimated by white supremacy. And they try to make it seem like being gay is comparative to that, and it is not. So when people in the white gay community, when they go get resources, they say, hey, look, discriminating against us is just like discriminating against black people. We know how bad they got it, so give us some money. Give us a check because we're suffering just like them. So we need a check. See, that's a whole con game they got going on. That's why when they start talking about being black and gay is the same thing, gay people aren't being shot in the fucking back out here. Gay people are not being shot in the back and being goddamn murdered every week out here. So we're getting used again. Please, I talk about this in my lecture, man. My lecture in London. I talk about the distraction. Get that lecture, man. After tonight's show, watch the lecture. Let me give y'all the link again. I break that down. So we got to stop going for the okie doke. Because there is no comparison. I mean, we don't have a closet to go into as black people. See, as a gay person, you can choose to go in the closet. So there is a sanctuary. Everybody don't have to know that you're a gay person. You can choose to live openly gay, or you can just keep your mouth shut and be like, okay. You don't have to know what I do. But we don't have that option. There's no comparison. And people got their own struggle. I don't want to minimize anybody's struggle, but don't compare what you got going on to black people getting decimated out here by race soldiers. A lot of folks in the house tonight. Let's see who we got. What's up? Who's calling?
Hey, yo, what's up, man? This is Brandon from the Glass.
Brandon,
Toledo, Ohio.
There you go, man. What's going on out there in Ohio, brother?
Hey, nothing much, man. It's out here trying to make it, man. That's about it.
Yes, indeed.
Hey, I got a question, man. And this might be kind of off topic, but if marijuana ever gets passed on a federal level, or when it does, what's going to happen to all the brothers and cats that's been locked up for selling weed now that it's legal?
They probably leave them in there because, it was illegal when they were selling it. So they got all types of loopholes. And basically they made it legal so that the white folks wouldn't get caught up in it. So now, because you can still go to jail for weed if you don't have a card or the legal right to have it. So, they kind of make the laws lapsed a little bit for people in the dominant society. So they'll just come up with a new, look, we under the system of white supremacy. They come up with ways to lock us up. Man, whatever is popular in the black community, they will criminalize it. Sagging pants is popular in the black community, so sagging pants in some counties that's illegal. There's a brother who got killed in prison for having his pants were sagging, and he ended up dying in jail not too long ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So we're the only people on the planet that I know of who get locked up for sagging pants. So in a system of white supremacy, they can make up any law to lock us up because, number one, we don't have no paper. We don't practice group economics, and we don't have a code. And this is why they can target us with any kind of bullshit law they can think of. And when we try to utilize the law and say, okay, look, the justice system is supposed to work for us, they'll find a loophole to dismiss the white supremacists. Just like in Chicago, when that cop who shot into a crowd of black people and killed our sister, Rakia Boyd, that cop didn't even have to put on a defense. The judge was like, well, y'all filed the wrong charges, so case dismissed. So he's free and didn't even have to put on a defense. So in a system of white supremacy, they can do that. We need paper and a code of conduct to combat that. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you. And one more thing, man. I've been trying to get to one of your lectures, man, but I stay, not nowhere close to where you be holding them, but you was doing one in Detroit.
Yes, so you can come to Detroit.
And I was looking to see, but there ain't no information about when you're going to be there, so I'm definitely trying to go.
Yes, indeed. The information to be up in about a week or so. They're going to give me the flyer and all that this week, and I'll keep you guys posted on that, all right?
Okay, appreciate it.
Thank you, brother. All y'all people in Ohio, y'all need to come up to Detroit when I do my lecture in Detroit. We want Detroit packed. We want Detroit packed. We want Detroit packed. I'm going to be in Detroit on July 18th. And we're going to have all the info up pretty soon. They're getting the venue and all that locked down. But it's going to be on July 18th. I'm going to be in Philly July 5th. Go to TariqLive.com to get tickets. That's TariqLive.com to get tickets to join me in Philly on July 5th. All right, let's take a couple of more calls here, and let's see what we got going on. What's up? Who's calling?
Hey, brother, this is James.
What's up, James? Where you calling from?
I'm calling out of Bmore.
Hey, James. Well, what's the vibe out there in Bmore right now, fam?
I just want to point out that, a lot of the problems is coming from this terrible leadership. And I just wanted to call to point out that there's two things. The first thing is I feel like black people have got to, we must stop thinking that getting black representation in various offices are going to solve all of our all of the problems for the black community. Yes. Because here in Baltimore, we have a black mayor. She is a Democrat, and she doesn't seem to care at all about what's going on. She's trying to play both sides of the fence, and it's ticking people off, and it's making people even more angry.
Yeah, Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, from what I'm hearing, I mean, she's hitting the coon train real heavy.
Amen. She's what you call the bed wench.
Yeah,
yeah. Yes, indeed.
Yes,
and the second thing I wanted to point out, brother, is that I'm personally tired of seeing black people always react. So it's like we wait till someone black gets shot and then we want to react.
Right.
And I think that, you know, one of my fears is that, you know, white supremacy is going to throw us, you know, some type of bone. And once we get this bone, we're going to back off and go, okay, things are cool again. But it's not. We're still in a system that hates us. And I would love for blacks to organize, not just mobilize, but actually organize and use our assets to tackle this system instead of just reacting all the time.
Yes, indeed. You know? Yes, indeed. Hey, man, thank you for the call, brother. See, my man made a very good point. We are very reactive people. And when you are reacting all the time, you're always going to be at a disadvantage. Because when you're reacting, what happens is that the white supremacists just find ways to pacify you. All they got to do is pacify you. They throw you a little bone to pacify you. See, just like in the 60s, when black people were rioting and rising up and rebelling, responding to white supremacy, we said we want integration. Integration, that's not even something that's tangible. So what they did in the 1970s, they started throwing black mayors in all of these cities. Now, these people were still run by the white supremacists behind the scenes because they were controlled by white money. But they put these token-ass black mayors in all these cities, especially out here in L.A. They had Mayor Tom Bradley, a black mayor. And while there was a black token in the forefront, the black community was in shambles. But out here in L.A., we had the biggest gang problem when Mayor Tom Bradley was in office. The Crips and Bloods were at their highest when Tom Bradley was in office out here in L.A. All hell was breaking loose out here. And that's a con game. We need to stop going for the token shit. So what we have to do is stop looking for the token leader and all of us get a code of conduct. Because we get codes for all types of other shit. We can organize and we can get codes of behavior that are non-constructive. We can organize non-constructive shit like it's nothing. I talk about this in my London lecture. I want y'all to get this lecture. That's the link. Aren't they trying to get another Freaknik organized from what I heard? Aren't they trying to get another Freaknik organized? See, we can organize a Freaknik or a spring break, a black spring break, Coonathon, twerk off. We can organize all the ratchet shit. Easily. We can organize that shit and be there with bells on. But when it comes time to organizing a code of conduct, all of a sudden we get confused. We got to get off that shit. Yeah, we got the booty shit. Yeah, I saw some video. Somebody sent me a video of, a rapper out of Atlanta, Travis Porter, I think that's his name. He organized a twerk flash mob at the Lenox Mall. So I think he was promoting his album or whatever, I don't know. But him and a whole bunch of people showed up at Lenox Mall in Atlanta and jumped on tables and everybody started twerking at the mall. It was the most niggerish shit I've ever seen. It was the coonish. It was some plantation looking shit. I hate to say it was the most plantation looking shit. Did y'all see that? Look, I understand people want to have fun and all that. But if we can organize some plantation shit like that, can we organize something more constructive? And I'm not the morality police. You know, I've done ratchet things in my day. But there's a time and place for everything. right now, we don't need to organize twerking flash mobs. We need to do better than that. If Travis Porter's a group, okay. Not to shit on Travis Porter, by the way. My man, whatever you got to do to promote your stuff, I'm not knocking you. Not knocking you. Yeah, it was a twerking. It looked like some plantation shit. It was some real Bama ass plantation looking shit. It was very embarrassing. Yeah, that Fry That Chicken song, yeah. Yeah, but family, we got to start having a code that we live by as individuals. When you live by a code as an individual, you will gravitate towards other people who live by the same code. Let's see who we got. What's up? Who's calling?
This is Derek.
What's up, Derek? Where you calling from?
Hey, man, I'm in Texas right now.
A lot of Texas people. What part of Texas you in?
DFW.
Okay, I got to get out there, man. Will y'all please find me a venue in Dallas where I can come, a nice theater venue where I can come and spit that hot fire. I'm coming to Dallas, man. I really got to get... When we did Hidden Colors 4, Dallas sold out faster than any other city. Dallas damn near sold out in a couple of days in tickets for Hidden Colors. I mean, Hidden Colors 3, that's what I mean. But go ahead. What's on your mind, brother?
Hey, man. So you're sitting here talking about okie doke and this and that. But it's like black people don't realize that they've fallen for the okie doke their whole fucking life. Point number one, all you fucking those Democrats, the fucking KKK was started by fucking Democrats, so I don't know why you think Democrats are give a shit about you.
Oh, wait. Now, what's your name again, brother?
My name's Derek.
You're a white guy, right?
Yeah, I'm white.
Okay. Well,
You're black, right?
I am black, sir. But the thing is, black people voted Republican too, sir, for many, many years, and the Republicans didn't give a shit about us.
But those same black people that vote Republican, you fucking call them coons,
right?
Don't you?
I do. I call anybody who kisses up to white supremacists coons. I do. So it's a nonpartisan issue. I don't care what they vote. A coon has nothing to do with what you voted for or who you vote for. You understand?
But you just admitted that you call black people that vote Republican coons.
No, I don't. No, I don't. Wait. Slow down. Whoa. Slow down. You're trolling. Sir, calm your trolling down for 1 minute. Slow down. Because I didn't say that. Come on, you're blowing your load too fast. You gotta mellow out your trolling a little bit. But I never said that people who vote Republicans are coons. I never said that. Because black people voted Republicans for many years. And the Republicans didn't do anything for them. Being a Republican ain't a bad thing. But buck dancing for white supremacists is a bad thing.
Okay, let's talk about buck dancing.
Yes, sir.
Every time... You got to stop watching the news because this is what they're doing, and they're fucking with you.
Uh-oh.
They'll play one story on the news, and what do? And what do? You get up and fucking dance, just like they want you to fucking do. They tell you a black kid got shot, and you all get up there and fucking dance. You do exactly what they want you to fucking do, and you sit there and try to sell shit.
What do you mean dance? What do you mean dance? What are you talking about dance? Who's dancing because a black person got shot? What are you talking about?
Who's dancing because a black person got shot? What the fuck's going on in Baltimore?
They're not. Nobody's up there dancing. Nobody's there. Whoa! Stop! Whoa! Sir. No, calm down, sir. What's with all this white supremacist anger on your heart? What's all that?
Fuck
anger?
You, man. You're sitting here talking shit about white people. Fuck you. You think black people are the only ones with fucking guns?
Oh, what? Oh, so you got guns? What are you gonna do with your guns, sir?
What do you? I didn't say I was going to do anything with
guns. Why did you mention your guns, sir?
Violence.
Sir, you mentioned
here talking about race wars and shit.
Sir, you said fuck you. I got guns too. So what are you gonna do with your guns, sir?
I didn't say I was gonna do anything with my
guns. But why
did
you mention your gun? So why are you mentioning your gun?
Man, don't play fucking stupid with me. You sit up here and you try to sell shit and you try to get all these black people pissed off about some shit that has nothing to do with their fucking life, and you think you're fucking morally superior because of it.
Okay.
And you fucking vote Democrat. You're voting fucking KKK.
So are you saying the black people's answer is to vote Republican?
No, I'm saying black people need to start thinking as individuals.
Well, we do think. So what about white supremacy? Why don't you ever speak out about white supremacy? You haven't said nothing about white supremacy.
What are you talking about, white supremacy? It's fucking 2015.
Right, and we still got and white people and white supremacists like you are killing black people legally by acting as race soldiers as police. So what are you talking about?
And this is the thing. That's what they show you on the news.
Because that's what's happening. Because that's what's happening.
Do you realize that the news is produced?
Because that's what's happening.
Stories.
Because that's what's happening.
They do it to get a reaction, and guess what? You react. You're doing exactly what they want you to do.
You mean we react just like y'all did with Clive and Bundy when y'all white supremacists went out there to his ranch over cattle like that?
I didn't say it didn't happen on the white side. That's
so. What are you talking about then?
So
why are you complaining when black people do it then? Why are you complaining when black people do it and the white supremacists do it too?
Because it's dangerous. Because you're gonna start some shit you don't want fucking started. That's what I'm saying.
Well, are the Clive and Bundy people starting shit they don't want started?
Exactly.
Well, how come you haven't called them and said, fuck you, Clive and Bundy, white supremacists, and fuck you people going to Oregon? How come you haven't done that? Have you done that?
Because there's not a Clive and Bundy radio show going on right now.
Oh, Clive and Bundy was all on the air. He was on Fox and all this old stuff. So why all this anger towards black people who are just reacting to you white supremacists?
Because they're reacting to selected stories that are meant to get a certain reaction out of them. You talk about fucking okie doke, but you just fucking fell for it again. That's what I'm fucking saying.
So I fell for the okie doke, a black person who got shot again, like this is happening every week, and I'm falling for the okie doke?
Dude, it happens every fucking day. Every fucking day. But they're only gonna tell you about the ones they want you to fucking hear about.
Well,
and you know I'm telling the truth, man.
I don't understand what you're saying. The ones we want to hear about a bunch of black people getting killed who are unarmed, and that's a problem.
Yeah, exactly. Because guess what? It sells, and guess what? It's talked about.
So you saying So you're saying that these black people who are getting killed over and over again, that's just a trick by the media?
No, I'm saying that.
What are you saying? What are you saying, man?
You know what I'm saying.
I have no idea
exactly
what
I'm saying.
You trying to say? Wait, stop, sir. You're saying that all of these black people who are getting killed almost every day, that's just some media just trying to run a game on us. How about they don't kill
they're
them?
They're running a game on you.
Well, run another game. Don't stop
every day.
But
people get killed every day, man.
Unarmed people do not get killed every day.
Yes, they do.
Unless they're black. Unarmed white people are not getting killed every day, sir. By cops? No, they're not. They're not legally getting killed. Name me a bunch of unarmed white people in this country who are getting legally killed by cops and nothing's happening to the cops. Name them.
Why would they show that? Because it
name
them.
Name them. You just no. Name all the unarmed white people who are getting killed by cops and the cops are not going to jail. Name them.
Okay, name me an unarmed white person that's fucking attacking cops. Name them. Name them.
Whoa. Attacking cops.
So
all the black people, wait. So all the black people who got shot are attacking cops? That what you're saying?
Say that again?
So all the black people who are getting killed by cops, you saying that they're attacking the cops?
I'm saying that there's gray area.
No gray area, sir. It's a yes or no question. Are all the black people who are getting killed by cops, are they attacking cops?
Did Mike Brown attack the cop?
No.
Yes.
Did Eric Garner attack a cop? Did Tamir Rice attack a cop?
Eric Garner died of a heart attack. He wasn't choked the fuck out.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
He died of a fucking heart attack. Right. Because he's a fat piece of shit, probably.
There you go. So the man who was running in North Carolina, he was running and got shot in the back. So was he attacking a cop when he was running?
No, but he was fucking running from the cops.
Okay. There are white people who run from cops. They don't get shot in the back. Name a white person. Because you can't name one. That's why. Name one. Name a white person who got shot in the back running from a cop. Name one. That's what I thought. Name a white. No, I don't. And no. Can you name a 12-year-old white child who got shot by a cop and the cop didn't go to jail? Name one ever. Name one ever. Name one ever. Name one ever.
Exactly what they fucking want you to do.
Name one ever. A white 12-year-old child who got shot by a cop and the cop is walking around, didn't go to jail. Name one.
I'm not fucking obsessed with this like you are. You're the one sitting there taking notes on every fucking issue so you can sell it.
Right.
On your little show. Now listen.
Okay, you're a white coon.
With gray area for this exact same fucking reason. Of course they're not going to...
Okay, do.
Take a story for a black guy.
Okay, his trolling is just ridiculous. See, all right, let me get him out of here. Okay.
Get out of here, you damn nigga!
That's for you one more time. Okay, he can't answer nothing. Okay. Okay, well, he can't answer nothing and wants to change the subject. Okay, and then you saw that whole trying to route, and this is how you got to handle the white supremacists. When they try to rile you up, stay cool. You see, he tried to rile me up. Fuck you, motherfucker. Fuck you, man. Fuck you, you stupid shit. Fuck you. You know they love that. The white supremacists love trying to pull that card, and I don't fall for that. Stay cool. Just hit them with facts. Don't go back and forth. They try to draw you into an emotional argument, and just name facts. He's just a white supremacist. I threw him off his game. Yeah. What about Cliven Bundy? Oh, I don't know about that. Oh, really? Oh, name some of the white people who are getting killed. If we're getting the okey doke ran on us, he couldn't name any. Name a white person who got shot in the back running from the cops. Name one. He's burping and shit. All right, name a 12-year-old white kid at any point who got shot by a cop who was unarmed or who had a toy. Name one. Okay. Hey, just stay cool with him. I'm not. See, that's how you handle white supremacists. Don't let them draw you in. See, the white supremacists, they try to get you to react. They start talking crazy and trying to get you to react. I don't fall for that shit. I don't keep up with that shit. Oh, yes, you do. Yes, you do. Eric Garner, he didn't die. He died because he was fat. Really? Okay. Then I know, okay, we're just dealing with a dumbass white supremacist. He's not going to bring facts. He's just trying to waste time. What's up? Who's calling?
Hey, what's going on, Tariq? It's Reggie from Wilmington, man. What's good?
Hey, Reggie, how you doing, fam? What's on your mind?
Hey, look, I just saw that just now, man.
Yeah.
Yo, that's the main thing I learned from you, man.
Yes,
is how to talk to some of these white folks out here, man.
Yeah.
You handled that dude so smooth.
Oh yeah. Just shut him down and make him mad. Just shut him. He gets mad and starts changing the subject. Exactly.
Oh yeah, now I just wanted to call and comment on that real quick. And other than that, dude, I got my floor seats for Philly, man. I can't wait.
Yes, indeed, man. I can't wait to come out there to Philly, man. I'm gonna see you out there, Reg. Thanks for the call. But yeah, man, these white supremacists, they love to try to waste time. That's another thing too. The white supremacists they love to try to waste time, and they love to try to get you to deflect from white supremacy. You see that? That's another trick of the white supremacists. They love trying to blame the media, the Bilderberger group, the Illuminati. Oh, it's the media who's tricking you. What about white supremacy? What white supremacy? Eric Garner died because he was fat. Mike Brown shouldn't have fought the cops. Okay. Just go and admit to being a white supremacist. Don't try to run that game on me. We got guns too. What you gonna do with your guns? I didn't say I had a gun. The white supremacists, you got to understand, and Neely Fuller told me, they will literally say anything. They are the biggest liars. The white supremacists will say one thing in one breath and say something the total opposite in the next. They are master liars, master deceivers. They master lying. They are the kings and queens. The white supremacists are some of the biggest goddamn liars. That's why we did the Hidden Colors series, man. And understand this. When the white supremacists cannot deceive, they become violent. Understand that? When the white supremacists when they cannot be deceptive, they become violent. Now see with that guy, the fact that he couldn't be deceptive with me, he immediately got verbally violent. The minute he saw that he could not be deceptive verbally, I wasn't falling for his bullshit. Fuck you, I got guns too, man. Fuck you. All of a sudden he gets violent. You dig? Just stay cool with their asses. Just stay cool. Because what they hate, they do not like a motherfucker out there bringing the truth and bringing truth to power. Because the shit I'm saying is waking motherfuckers up and it's making sense. And when we start talking about codes, they're like, uh-oh, let's go in here and try to throw a wrench in that shit. Yeah, oh yeah, he immediately resorted to name calling. They're so good at that. They are good at that. Let's see who else we got. If we got any more non-black people, call up, please. What's up? Who's calling?
Hello?
What's up? Who's this?
Hey, it's Mr. B.
What's up?
I was calling to ask you a question. I like the show. I've been watching it for a little while, and actually I kind of follow you back from when you were writing your first book, relationships and whatnot. So I big ups to you, brother. I'm glad you're doing your thing.
Man, much
but
my
question to you is, what do you think about us refraining from calling ourselves black? And I asked that question, because I've heard brothers say that, why do we call ourselves black? Why don't we find out what we are and call ourselves that?
Okay.
And you think about that?
Yeah, I think about it.
How high is the priority of identity of us as African Americans having our own identity? How important is that in your opinion?
It's important, but that's only halfway there. After you identify yourself, then what? Let's say you call yourself Weebles. All right, now as Weebles, what do you do now to combat white supremacy?
Right.
There you go. So now we're back at square one. That's why, and I'm not totally dismissing that argument, because that's why I use the term melanoid, because that's a term for us that we create, that we identify ourselves as, and we define what melanoid means. So that's why we have melanoidnation.org. So now we have a name that we've identified ourselves. We're going to call ourselves that, and now we're going to empower ourselves as melanoid people. So now we have an agenda that we have, instead of just calling ourselves something and then not doing nothing with it. You feel me?
Right. And the reason why I asked that, I'm glad you actually touched on that. The reason why I asked that is because I've had a lot of brothers tell me, well, that is a name that was given to us by, how we say, the white supremacists.
I understand. I get that. I get all of that. But my thing is, these dudes, when they start talking that, brother, you got to understand this. You got to start learning how to save time, because people will waste your time running their mouths about a bunch of bullshit. All these dudes, when they start talking that, a lot of times they don't really want to build nothing. They just kind of want to sit in a circle and debate all day and just go back and forth and try to act like they're deep because they read one or two books. What are they going to do with the name they call themselves? Ask them, hey, what are we going to call ourselves? And after we call ourselves that, what the fuck are we going to do? Always get to the doing. You feel me?
And a lot of them that I was doing my research on were so-called Moors.
Right.
And they were explaining that to get away from that. And I kind of looked at it and was like, it's just like the program on the Oprah Winfrey Network about the little girl, and she said she was darker skinned and she was African American, and she says, I don't like being called black because people at my school make fun of me. So, it just, for me, it goes back to identity. And I was talking with a buddy of mine. And
okay, brother. I have to. Okay, thank you. Shit, and he's a perfect candidate for motherfuckers who talk that shit. Because this brother right here was just going to go on and on and on. I had to cut you off, brother, and not to be disrespectful, but damn, this is why cats like to sit around and go on and on and on and on and on and on about this shit. I don't have time for that, brother. My man just kind of wanted to go on and on about it, bro. I didn't gave my answer, and you still going on about the shit. And you're one of those dudes, man. Dudes want to sit up, and I can tell the dude who just called, no disrespect, brother, But you kind of one of those dudes who, the reason why you're running into dudes like that, because you're one of those dudes, man. You're one of those dudes who just like to sit around for hours at a time, talking back and forth. I get to the point, man. I'm a get to the point type of dude, man. I get to the point and keep that shit pushing. Yes, brother, but I understand that. But what I had talked about with my friends was I said, hey, brother, I get it. I understand that. But what are you gonna do? I was thinking that too, brother. But when I was talking to some Morris Time Temple brothers, all right, bro. Dudes just want to talk and go on and on and on, man. Stop all that running your mouths and let's get some shit done. I don't want that here. I don't want cats to just call up and just start talking in circles. I like to get to the point, man. I like to get to the point. My God. But again, like I said, I'm an action-oriented dude, man. That's why we got Melanoid Nation. All right, we're Melanoid people. That's the name. We're Melanoid people. That's us proactively identifying ourselves. What are we going to do as Melanoid people? We're going to empower each other. We're going to have a Melanoid code of conduct, which we're implementing now. We're going to build as Melanoid. We got plans, man. We have plans to work and do things and accomplish things as Melanoid people. Speaking of that, any brothers here from Ghana? I want to go to Ghana in a few weeks. Where are my brothers and sisters in Ghana? If you are in Ghana, hit me up, please. Email me at info@tariqelite.com. All my brothers and sisters in Ghana. I'm going to be going to Ghana in a couple of weeks. Ola, remind me to hit up the embassy out here. I got to find out about the visas and all that stuff. But I want to go to Ghana in a couple of weeks. Because I want to set up something with Melanoid Nation out there. But I want to go out there in a couple of weeks. I'm filming a lot. We're doing some filming for Hidden Colors 4 out here. And in between filming, I want to go out there for a week. All my Ghanaian brothers and sisters, if you're in Accra, wherever you are, email me so we can chop up game. I want to chop up game with my brothers and sisters out there in Ghana. Email me. My email, I got 2 emails, info@tariqelite.com. I don't think I need a visa either, but I want to double check. I want to double check if I need a visa. Anybody here been to Ghana, by the way? Do you need a visa to go to Ghana? I know when I went to Tanzania, I needed a visa. I'll probably go to Accra. I'll go to Accra. But my email is info@tariqelite.com. That's my email. Let's see who we got. What's up? Who's calling?
What's up? This Gumbo from Texas.
Gumbo from Texas. A lot of Texas people. What part of Texas you in, Gumbo?
Right now in Lubbock, but I'm from Big Sandy. Sundown Town. Where Lovey Smith is from.
Oh damn. Lubbock. Where is how far is that from like Dallas or Houston?
6 hours. It's
Okay.
6, 7, 8 hours from Houston, 6 hours from Dallas.
Okay. All right, what's on your mind, brother?
What's your email? You just said info@tariqelite.com.
Yes.
And then what's the other email?
KFlex4, the number 4, KFlex4life@yahoo.com.
Okay, because it's secure for something out there, and I don't want to put in the chat room.
Okay.
You got these people in there and shit.
So wait,
yeah.
Lassa,
Hey, I got a question.
Go ahead. Wait, hold on one second. Lassa, you said I need a visa for Ghana? Go ahead, Gumbo.
Yeah, is it weird or is it bad to look at people or to look at black people, Mexicans, white folks the same, like as if they're white? Because I don't really know who to trust. You know what I'm saying? So I just look at everybody like just mean mugging. Like I don't really trust nobody. You know what I'm saying?
And that's a good question, brother. My thing is this: you don't have to mean mug anybody, or you don't have to be mean or impolite. Just understand, everybody who can be classified as white, they have the potential to act as a white supremacist. And there are a lot of people who are Hispanic who are classified as white, and a lot of them, not all, but a lot, will take on the mindset of a white supremacist. George Zimmerman is a great example. So we just have to understand we're not no minority group who's comparative to other groups. Let's get off that shit. I really wish we stopped talking about black and Hispanic, black and Asian, black and all these other groups, because other people who we up here claiming they are competing against us and they're trying to run circles around us, and we're on this whole hands kumbaya shit. So we got to start thinking melanoid empowerment is all about melanoid people first. Then we can start singing kumbaya when we get our shit together. You feel me?
Right. Hey, thank you. Hey, I really appreciate what you said earlier about the older folks, and I really understand that.
Yes, indeed.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
they really don't.
They don't.
They do not care.
They don't, and don't even trip on them, man. It's time for you to do you, and my young folks to get a code so that you guys can really implement it, and me too, because we need to implement this code and get it popping, and get the next generation ready. But thanks for the call, brother.
All right.
So that's the Ghana Embassy website. What is that? Let me see. I'm gonna call up there tomorrow to make sure about the visa. Let me see. To submit the applications 2 weeks prior to 1 month. Okay, I'm gonna do mine tonight then. Include the passport part of the applications. Okay, I'm gonna look that up. I'm going to look that up. So where am I Ghana? Anybody been to Ghana? Anybody visited Ghana? Anyway, where we at? And don't forget, man, go to TariqRadio.com. Get my brand new lecture. It's called International Racism. Real good game in that. That's probably why that white supremacist was mad when he called up. You're here fucking, you're selling shit, man. He's mad because that truth is getting out there. That truth is whooping their asses. They do not like when black folks start spitting truth to power. They do not like that shit. They do not like it. But go to TariqRadio.com. Go to TariqRadio.com and go to the link that says International Racism. That's my brand new lecture. I want you guys to watch it now. I'm about to stop the show now. I'm about to get up out of here. Follow me at Twitter at Tariq Nasheed. As a matter of fact, we're going to have Tariq Radio tonight, so y'all can chop up gang among yourselves. We haven't had some Tariq Radio music in a long time, so we're going to keep the music show going so the family can chop up game with each other. You feel me? We put on one of the music channel so everybody can chop it up. And I want everybody to chop up game among themselves. And don't forget to get the brand new lecture, like I said. International Racism live in London. Real good stuff. All right, y'all, hold out for about 30 seconds. The show's going to cut off, then it's going to turn right back on. So don't go nowhere.